So, coach, I'm having problems in my relationship. What do these men want?
Well, they want many things, but fortunate for you, I took the liberty to put it in a new video series. You can catch it on my YouTube channel every Tuesday and Thursdays. And don't forget to comment, like, or subscribe.
All right, coach, let me do that now.
Love, you move too fast for me.
Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Karan Pierre, and if you don't know me, I'm a life coach and your relationship guy. Hopefully we can work together in the future. Now, before we get started, please take the time to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon so you get all your notifications, and like the video so more cool people can check out the video. Now let's talk about it. So on today's episode of the 100 Things a Man Wants video series is episode 8. A man wants a woman who's a straight shooter. Yes, I said it. A man wants a woman who's a straight shooter. And all I mean by that is men want a woman who doesn't play games, right? And is honest. Now, honesty is like one of the number one things you'll see in all of these Google search results where it asks men, what do they want in a woman? Like the common theme, top 5 you're going to see is a man wants an honest woman, right? We're going to unpack that. Because, in these series, we don't just talk about, generic topics. We actually dig deep, and we're going to dig deep with today's topic. So when we say a straight shooter, we mean a woman who is uncomplicated and easy to understand. That's all. And that's what men want. Now, they also want a woman who keeps it all the way real. No shade, no sideways, alternative. Men like the real stuff. The lies, the games, the secrecy, it definitely will push a man away. So, a man doesn't like a woman who plays games or is constantly being mysterious, and you're past that phase in the courting where you're just getting to know each other. So there's a little mystery. There is a not, giving enough of yourself because this is not a serious relationship. But when you get to that point in commitment, right, you don't want to play games and you really want to be clear about what your intentions are. Because if you aren't clear about your intentions and a man is guessing and trying to figure out what's going on, eventually over time, especially if he's the right guy, he is going to become less interested. So, and of course, this video, we're talking about a man in a commitment, right? We're not just talking about the guy you're trying to see. So all I'm saying is once you get to the commitment phase and you guys are exclusive, let go of all the games because it can hurt. Now, I know that men say they want honesty, but here is a little thing to note with that. Men are sensitive. That's a fact. And in some cases, you might find that men are more sensitive than women are. So how do we navigate the male ego in terms of not bruising it? There was a study done by Mind Lab, and the study by Mind Lab suggests that men feel emotion just as much as women, sometimes more strongly, but are less willing to express these emotions openly due to expectations put on them by society. So, the study confirms that men, they hold back more. They're not as open with their emotions and things that may bother them. They may hold back. So definitely you have to tread lightly. You don't want to be brutally honest, because brutal honesty is honesty without regards for a person's feelings. So an example would be if a man is insecure because he recently lost his job, and because of that, he doesn't have any money. Money is very important to a man because if you remember in episode 5, we talk about the fact that a man wants to give you his money. And the reason why a man wants to give you his money is because it activates that supporter, provider, protector gene that men have. And it is also expectations placed on them from society. So if a man doesn't have money, he feels as if he's incomplete or less than, right? So you shouldn't respond with, "You're always broke. And I know you can't get it." Now, you see, that's an honest response, right? But it's brutal and it causes more harm than good, even though that's what a man wants. A man wants you to be honest. But at the same time, you should have regard for his feelings because men are emotional, right? Now, a good example of a straightforward response would be, "Hey, babe, I know you don't have it now, but when will you have it in the future?" That will come off more receptive. It will be taken better because you're not really attacking that ego and you're not making him feel less than, right? You're actually empowering him because now you have faith that he will be able to provide for you in the future, even though he can't do it now. So that would be an example of what I'm talking about. Brutal honesty is not going to get you anywhere. It might get you just an angry, upset man. So before I go any further, I just want to put out a quick disclaimer. When we say that a man wants a straight shooter, right? An honest, straightforward woman. In this series, I am talking about the right guy for you. He could be your husband, your boyfriend, the guy who is committed to you. Not the guy you meet on Tinder who's just looking for a hookup. That guy, honestly, will probably don't care if you're honest or not because he's in it just for that one thing, and we know what that thing is. So when we're talking about these 100 things a man wants and we're saying this is how you can facilitate it, I just want to let you know that you're doing it for that right guy. Here's some suggestions that you can do to, come off as a straight shooter, but not go over the top and be like too brutally honest, right? First thing I would suggest is when you're in a serious, committed relationship is don't keep secrets. Because a lot of times, especially if you're getting deep and you're getting into marriage, it's going to be blown away. Your cover's going to be blown, and they're going to figure out exactly what's going on. And it's going to be harder to express it in those moments because now a man is going to not trust you because you haven't came out and told the truth. If you would have came out and told the truth in the first place, yeah, it may have some severe penalties depending on what it is, but at least it would be more easily accepted, or they would be more receptive. He would be more receptive. So do not keep secrets. Another thing you could do is always tell him how you truly feel. Don't think that by disguising your true feelings is going to make things best, because these feelings may make him feel a type of way. Because the truth is, even though men are sensitive, if they don't feel as though you're attacking them or coming for their ego, like trying to bruise their ego or put them down, eventually, even if it upsets him, he will have the time to sit there and think about it. And he will come around and say, "You know what? Babe, you was right. I accept what you have to say." So always express how you truly feel. it's a lot of value in that realness. Because when we say a man wants a straight shooter, he also wants someone that keeps it real. Another thing you can try is if you are having communication issues, right? Work on different ways you can improve your communication. Now, I do have a video on this on the channel. I'll put a link to it in the description. And basically, it details 7 ways, practical ways that you and your spouse can improve communication, right? Because sometimes communication may not be good enough where you can express yourself. So definitely work on communication skills. Okay, so I think that's all for this video. I have attached some sources in the description box for you to check out for further review. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave it in the comment box below. And until next time, stay blessed.
Take me in your arms, do just what you want. You're the one I trust. I belong to you, and I'll always be around when I need some loving, baby. And I never let you down, let you down, let you down. I'm your song, and you're playing all my melodies. There's no one else, 'cause baby, we got chemistry. Me feelings that I never knew. This heart of mine will always and forever belong to you. You and me were meant to be as one. The universe has known it all along. Maybe